welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well, staying safe. We got this cool little blue makeup look going on for today, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how I got this look. My skin routine is still pretty much like same, like nothing much has really changed with my skin routine. Yeah, we're skipping out on that part and we're just gonna focus on eyes today. So if you wanna see how I get this eye look, then just make sure you keep on watching. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that little notification bell so that we get notified anytime that I make a new upload. And yeah, we're gonna be jumping right into this look. So if you wanna see how I got it, then just go ahead and keep on watching. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this look. If you hear a little bit of rumbling, like noise kind of stuff going on in the background, it's my dryer. I'm like in the process of like doing laundry right now, so I got my dryer going on in the back. But yeah, so sorry about that. I really gotta do my laundry today. It's Sunday. Sunday is my laundry day. I don't know why, but it seems like Sundays are just like the days where I just commit to cleaning and doing chores and stuff. I have a feeling that it came from my mom because I always saw her do, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this look. I'm gonna prime using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I'm gonna be mixing two shades together. I'm using T100 and D300, no, D100. So these two shades I'm gonna mix together to get a color that's kind of closer to my skin tone, just like slightly lighter, but not like too light. So yeah, we're gonna carve underneath the brow first. And then I'm also gonna take this onto the lid. And the brush that I'm using is from Sigma. This is in collaboration with Beauty Bird. And the name of the brush is the Dream Ultimate Shader Brush. Yeah, it gets really flat and pointy. So it's perfect for getting like that nice clean line underneath the brow. I would even use this brush to cut the crease. This is the 308 brush, their medium shadow brush. I'm going to use this to just blend out the edges of that concealer. Kind of like press it in a little bit more on the lid. I'm just going to throw on some like lip oil. This is from Sigma as well. It's their Renew Lip Oil. I've never used this before, but it looks cute. Like the packaging is very cute. Oop. That's better. Okay, so now that we have our eyes primed, I'm going to go in with shadows. First shadow that we're going to be using is from the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival 3 palette, or also known as the Love Tahiti palette. This was done in collaboration with Stacey Marie. All of her palettes with Be Perfect are bomb. If you haven't tried them yet, I highly recommend. But yeah, so this is what the palette looks like. She's so pretty, so many gorgeous little colors. Yay! Lagoon, this shade right over here. I'm gonna start off with that one first, and we're gonna go in with that shade on the crease. So, all right, so I'm using a Morphe M506 to apply this color, and I'm gonna start off in the outer corner, so back here, and we're just going to very gently tap that shadow on and push it inward that way. And I'm gonna also start dragging it outward to create our wing shape that we've got going on right here. And once I get the color high enough, so like up here, then I'll start to kind of bring it in, but towards the crease. I'm basically just trying to create like a wing shape. Okay, I think that's good for right now. I'm gonna go in with my, this color right over here called Reef. It's like a dark, like minty shade. I'm switching to a different Morphe M506 to apply that color. And we're gonna use that to blend and buff the edges of that shade Lagoon. And once I start to get to like the outer like wing part, I'm gonna really pull that color out. Like really like swoop outward. Don't be shy. Go ahead and really pull that color outward. And also just grazing like the bottom right over here, just to make sure that's nice and soft too. And then pulling it again in the same direction as the wing. So I'm gonna continue doing that. I'm going in with more of our first transition color, so Lagoon, that darker blue, and I'm just like re-intensifying it. And then I'll go back in with my shade Reef and just continue to blend out the edges. I just did that a couple of times so I get like the blend and like pigmentation that I want. So now I'm gonna go in with my darker crease color. I'm using this deeper blue right here called The Deep. This color is so pretty. So I'm using a Morphe M507 this time. This one's slightly more tapered, so we're gonna go in right here. And further intensify like that V shape that we've got going on. And I'm also gonna pull it out into the wing. Not as much as like the last two shades, but just enough so it creates like that gradient effect. I'm just gonna keep building that shadow up until I get like my, like the depth that I want. As I go along, I'm gonna go back in with my first crease colors, that shade Lagoon, our second darkest blue, and just go over the edges to start blending it out. So I started waist training not too long ago, and I'm actually like in love with it. I honestly like didn't think that I would be. It was kind of like a, honestly, I'm not really sure why I decided to start waist training. Like, I think it was just kind of like one of those things where I was just seeing everybody doing it and like peer pressure. But I actually really love it, and it's not even for the reason why like waist trainers are like popular. I think it's more for me, like it's been really helping with my posture. Like I feel like my back, especially when I'm sitting down, like when I'm filming, I definitely make sure to like wear my waist trainer now because it just helps my posture overall. Like I feel like my back is straighter, so I'm sitting up straighter, my posture is like better. And that's the reason why I love it so much. Like it definitely is like, you know, helping with like the slimness of the waistline. Like I feel like it's definitely doing something to the waistline, but I love it more for like what it's doing for my back. But anyway, so now I'm gonna go back in with the I was gonna say Laura Mercier, Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish setting powder. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, not too much, and we're just gonna set the brow bone and like all up in here. Let's make sure all that's nice and matte. So now I'm gonna go in with my lid base. So for the lid base, I went ahead and used the NYX Vivid Brights Color Cream, and I mixed it with the Morphe concealer. This is like the shade 0. It's C0.00. So it's like a pure white concealer. But I like to mix it with the NYX Vivid Bright Cream colors because these things are on the thicker side. She a little thick, so she needs, you know, to like loosen up a little bit. So the Morphe concealer just kind of like helps make it a lot easier to like work with and stuff. Like it's not as like stiff. I place a little bit of the cream color on the back of my hand here. Sorry, I have blue eyeshadow on my fingernail. And then I'm gonna put like some Morphe concealer on the back of my hand too, right next to it, so right there. And using the end of a really small brush, I'm going to mix those two. And this is what we're gonna use to kind of like prep the lid space. I swear, living by yourself can be like kind of like scary sometimes. I don't know why, but for some reason I'll be like freaked out if I see like a little like glare or something like that. I just be like, oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know why, like my heart starts to like beat fast. I'm such a weirdo. Okay, but yeah, so we have our little cream base right there, and it's a lot more like fluid now, so it's gonna be 10 times easier to like place on the lid. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush. This one's from Sigma. It is a E55 brush. And I'm kind of doing like a tap and pull motion, if that makes sense. Like, that cream base is on. I'm gonna go back in with those two shades, Reef, so this color right over here, and a Lagoon. And I'm gonna use those to blend out the edges of that cream color. I'm gonna start off with the lighter of the two, so Reef, and just kind of tap that on into the edge. Okay, and then to set the lid color, go in with the Beauty Bay Pastels palette, and I'm taking this little light blue color right over here. This one is so cute. This weekend was super nice. My mom came over. I finished setting up like my patio furniture a couple days ago. So I've been like trying to get my mom to come over because she loves kind of like being outdoors where it's like warm and stuff. So she ended up visiting and stuff, and we like sat on the patio and we had a really long conversation. I'm gonna go next in with this little pigment here from Peaches Makeup. This is in the shade Mermaids, and I'm going to apply this onto the lid. All right, so I added that little pigment onto the inner corner. Gosh, that is really pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh! So yes, added the pigment onto the inner corner. Now I'm gonna go in with the liners. I'm gonna use the Ofra Cosmetics. This is their gel liner in the shade White Rabbit. It's just a basic like gel white liner. I use this one a lot, so it has like little imprints for my brush. I'm also gonna mix it with a little bit of the Morphe concealer because although I do love this eyeliner, it is a little bit on the thicker side and I need it to be a little bit thinner to easily create like, you know, the squiggly line that we have here. So, and the brush that I'm going to be using to do my liner is from BH Cosmetics. This is from their Rose Gold brush collection. It came in like a set, so it's like an angled liner brush. So I'm just going to mix that little liner and concealer. I have my little white eyeliner concoction going on right over here on the back of my hands. My brush is ready to go. I'm gonna do my best to create like a similar shape. I don't think I'm gonna go with the exact shape. I definitely want to keep this little like loopy thingy right in the outer corner here, but I kind of want to take this part a little bit higher on this eye, but we'll see what happens. Like, That's perfect. Yep. Now we're gonna go in with our second liner, which is from WAVY Cosmetics, and I'm using the shade Aqua. This is actually a water activated liner. I've been really loving these like water activated ones because they're so easy to use, and we're gonna use that to create our second line. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's like a blue line right over here, and there's another blue line on the lash line. So those are the two lines that I'm gonna be creating right now. I feel like this side is a little bit more squigglier than this side. Like I feel like this side is more of like a subtle squiggly, and this side is more of like a, I don't know. It's definitely more squiggly though. Okay, so now that we have our liner going on, I can go ahead and add my little pearls. I have some like itty bitty ones and some like medium sized ones. So I'm just gonna alternate between different sizes and kind of like stick them on in like the similar spots that I have like on the other eye. And I'm gonna apply that using the Tati Lashes Lash Adhesive. I usually just do like a small little dot of this on the back of my hand. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the eye. So cool, oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my mascara. For mascara today, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Love this one. It's an oldie but a goodie. And we're just gonna coat the lashes. I'm only coating the top lashes though, because my foundation isn't on yet, nor is my concealer. I feel like I have a coral reef on my eye. The lashes that I'm using for today, I don't know the name of them. They are from Crystal Lashes. They come in this box, like this really sparkly box here, and I'm using this one here. I already have these lashes cut down to size, so I'm going back in with my Tati Lashes lash glue, and I'm just gonna apply that on. I'm gonna give these a second to dry, and then I'll go ahead and apply them using my same pair of tweezers. Pretty much it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation routine off camera because it's literally same old, so I'm gonna be back with my foundation and I'll show you guys the rest of the look. Alright guys, so we are back. I went ahead and did my foundation off camera, looking snatched, skin's looking good. And I also went ahead and finished the eyes. I just did a little bit of shadow on the lower lash line. I used the same colors that I did on the crease on the lower lash line, and I did a little bit of mascara and some beige liner on the waterline. But that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy for the lower lash line. Kind of kept it simple for today. And yeah, so to complete this look, I'm just gonna go ahead and start filling in the lips. I'm gonna line first using the Makeup Forever. This is the Artist Color Pencil in shade Limitless Brown. So we're gonna line it first with this. Then for my lipstick, I'm using a mixture of two shades from Milk Cosmetics. These are their Ultra Matte lipsticks in shade Paulina and Voyeur. Voyeur is slightly darker than Paulina, so we're gonna go in with that one first. And I'm gonna go back in with my artist color pencil, the shade Limitless Brown. And I'm also going to use Edible from Melt Cosmetics, their All Day Everyday Lip Liner, and do just like a really light line around the edge. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's makeup tutorial. Definitely let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm obsessed with the way this makeup look came out. I'm in love. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely let me know what you think down below in the comments, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it as well. I feel kind of bad because literally as soon as I'm done taking like pictures for Instagram, I'm about to wipe all of this off because it's getting so late and I'm like definitely ready to like turn it in for the day and go to sleep. So but yeah, I'm really loving the way this look came out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again for watching. I love you, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Ooh, looking like a little aquamarine coral reef. I don't know. Is she cute?